Guys, thank you for tuning in. Welcome back. Eid Mubarak. May Allah accept you and your families fast and du'as.
I mean,
me sitting here means we've got a special guest with us today.
One special guest.
The man, the myth,
the legend.
the head teacher.
I try to say legend.
Give me a second.
I try to say legend.
Give me a second.
I tried to say legend, bro.
How are you saying I'm a special guest?
Welcome back, bro.
I've been here, bro.
It feels like it, bro.
I was in the background for the last 4 episodes or 5.
Nah, you kind of deserted us, bro.
I'm Izzy, by the way.
I'm sharp.
Introduce yourself.
To your left is West Side.
To the left of him.
Hey, he forgot his lines already.
So I missed you guys. Okay, I didn't miss you lot. But more time, I am back. Apologies that I haven't been around. Daddy duties and husband duties and that.
Wallahi,
Can't say nothing to that.
No, you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing.
They can't say nothing.
You got us. You got us. You got us.
There was
say-
you can't
Yeah,
say
go.
no.
Can I just say, Wallahi, it feels so good. My boy. Wallahi, it feels so good to be.
You know what it is? You made the seat more of a problem than it should be.
Wallahi,
hope
I
you
don't
know
like that seat. I'm
It's just a
so
seat.
happy here.
It's just a
This
seat.
is me.
But you know you do a good job there.
No,
right?
I don't like it. This is me.
100%.
Welcome back, bro.
To be fair, I heard good feedback
Don't
from
go.
you.
No,
Like,
no,
like
no.
people
That
like
suits you as well.
you make people feel comfortable when you're in this chair.
No, I'm just good here. I'm happy here. I like
Why?
being
It's just a
little-
chair though.
It's comfort zone. It's comfort zone.
That's offside.
I just heard what you said.
It's been good though. It's been good. I don't know about this head teacher stuff. I want to have to. Some of these narratives I'm gonna have to cancel out anyhow.
It's okay.
The head teacher, the special guest. I'm just here, man. It's been a while. I missed you, man. Like I said,
It's good to have you back, bro.
Good to have you.
it's good to be back.
Yeah.
It's been cool. I've missed it. I've been watching it like one of the audience members.
How does it feel watching it?
Weird, man.
I can imagine, bro.
Like, 'cause I want to interrupt you, man. It's been already. Hold on, Sharp. I'm gonna let you finish. But West had something to say. Like, but I can't in it. So I'm watching on my own, and it's annoying because I don't know. I wanted to be there in it, but I'm not. But
You're
it's
here now.
very weird, huh?
You're here now, bro.
You hear it, you hear.
Am I?
We'll see for how long.
And the real issue was contract issues. I need to get paid more for this shit, bro.
You and me both.
I need that Sharp contract.
Like, but I'm that bad here, bro.
Broski.
That sharp
Not even
contract.
Sharp. I need the West Side contract. It's got fresh kicks every
Fresh kicks
single
every day, bro.
Mashallah, mashallah,
King,
Love
mashallah.
that. Let's.
Mashallah.
Hey, Mubarak, everyone. man.
Mashallah.
I hope you lot enjoyed your Eid. You know what I'm saying? Let's carry on with the
I
conversation.
hope you had a good Ramadan as well. I had a great Ramadan apart from one day. You know, certain man had a family dinner.
Oh.
Everyone doesn't get an
Yeah.
invite.
No. Don't do
Everyone
that.
gets kicked out
Don't
the
do that.
show
Now you got invited.
You got
Allegedly.
invited. You got invited.
on a weekend.
We was acting
No,
bougie.
no. You got
How? I
invited.
said weekend.
You got invited.
And we made it a weekend.
It was Friday.
It's a weekend.
That's not the
To be
weekend.
fair
I'm working
though,
on Friday.
it was the day that they were able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming you guys. I'm
Fair
never blaming the
enough. Fair enough.
family.
I'll take it.
Shout out my little princess Amira.
Shout out to Amira.
Shout out
Honorable
Amira,
shout out
wallah.
to Amira.
Amira, whenever you're ready, the seat is waiting for you.
Oh, I'll give it to
It's
her.
yours.
Whenever you're ready.
That's
yours.
no, but this
Let
is
us
her
know
seat.
when you're ready.
I replied back. I said, "Listen, this is your seat. I'll leave it
Yeah.
for you. Don't worry." But you know what's mad? I think I told you that off camera. My sister called me, while I was at work a couple of times.
Yeah.
I was working in it. But I thought, what if it's an emergency? Let me just quickly call her back. Yo, sis, what's going on? She went, have you left your show? This is my sister, bro. I
Yeah.
said,
No, but give the context because some people
I'm gonna
might
tell him in a
have,
second. I said, but this is the story. I said, what do you mean? Da-da-da-da? And then I deeped it. I've not been on the show for like 4 episodes. The next thing you see of man on Instagram is this story that all you men have put up.
Yeah. Couldn't wait to repost it.
I don't know what the
you
word
be
was.
both.
Basically, like, yo, Evra's left or whatever. It's proper official.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've now confirmed Evra's been officially picked by Amira.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's funny. Put it up, not knowing that, yo, this is actually serious. Like, people might think I'm.
A lot of people message me still.
Yeah, same.
Whatever cut out.
Yo.
Well, they were happy though, right?
No.
I'm joking with you, broski.
I just said
A lot of people missed you, bro.
People thought I was missed. Not missed. People thought I was actually gone. Like, I've actually left.
Yeah.
But not big. So some people thought, because this is more to do with them thinking I'm a psycho. They thought I left on a quiet one because whatever I done was so mad, man can't speak about it. Like, you know, the ones there, like, you can't even see why my man left. It was just a scandal. Like, he had to come out.
Made us sign a what's that? What's that for?
NDA.
NDA.
Yeah, NDAs flying about. But no, it was cool. But I'm back, like I said. Apologies for you that have actually, those that have actually missed me. Let me say that in English. But we're back now. Let's get back to business. Mandem, how was your Eid first and foremost, man?
It was good. I was working though. I can't lie. So I went Eid prayer and that. Spent a little bit of time with the family, and then went out to eat with a couple of the guys, and then I went straight to work. So didn't get up too
where's-
much.
No, mine was good. Alhamdulillah, I was off. But yeah, just, do you know, as you get older, Eid is not as it was when you were a kid.
It's a workout, bro.
It's it's more for the youths, isn't it? If you've got like little ones around in the house or family, I think it's more for them. But alhamdulillah was amazing though. Just with the family, obviously prayer in the morning, family time, and then that's it. I had work the next day, early shift, so I was in bed by I think like 8 p.m. bro.
Me and West will both agree on this. The mornings is a madness with kids, bro.
It's a madness. I think this particular Eid, they spent it with their mum in it. So
Okay, cool.
My children weren't with me, but I spent it with my nieces and nephews and that. So
you couldn't get away from kids, even though you were stuck with them.
no, but I love that, man. I love that. Eid is about like it's for children, innit? Really and truly, think about it.
I think me and you were both smiling when he said that.
He's not smiling because he's not smiling.
Great answer.
Man got us all looking on the
like,
I'm gonna be real with you. I love it.
though,
I
innit?
love the whole vibe of the morning, like everything about it. But bro, I was asleep by like 7. What did I put? At 8 o'clock, I was gone.
8 p.m.
8 p.m. I was in bed.
Oh, tired.
Bro, I was finished.
Yeah.
I was gone. Like I was.
It's an early start as well, and more time you slept
Do you man
late
go
as
for the
well.
early? Like, do you man go, London? Sheffield's a bit different because I think they have like 2 prayers: the early one and like a second one, like secondary prayer. Yeah? Do you man? Are you guys that go for the early ones or the late ones? I'm asking you two specifically because you just go obviously with the youths. I'm guessing you go.
I'll
the
go
earliest
to
possible.
the early one.
Early ones.
Okay, cool. So we're all aligned then. Some people just go to the late ones. Bro.
But what is the late? Because every message is different.
Yeah,
Some,
so from West, I've always felt like there was one at 9:30. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
9:30. I go to the 7:30 one.
okay, no, I went to
Eight,
the
like praise for 8.
I went to the 8 o'clock one.
Because I don't feel like it's Eid if you don't do that, bro. If you don't start off your
Yeah, I
early,
get. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to start it off.
and have like a little
Yeah.
nap after Duhur and that, bro. Nothing better. That nap there is outrageous.
Slaps.
Slaps differently, bro.
Nah, but you know what I like though? Like, obviously growing up, I think back in the days, there wasn't that much emphasis. I don't know, this is just me in it, but there wasn't that much emphasis in terms of like presents and
Celebration. Yeah.
Celebration.
Yeah. Facts.
Now,
yeah.
I never got.
me when I
don't
see
let
the
me get into
celebration for like a gathering. It was like only Christmas. I always used to think like, Eid, what? God, man, no get no present. I used to get money from like the elders,
Yeah.
but no like gift wrap present.
Nah, none of that. None of that. Less of that.
Nowadays,
It was just Eid shopping, innit? And that was it.
yeah, it's just Eid shopping. That's
Yeah,
it.
well, like,
you get
bang
gums and
on.
that's
Yeah.
it. But nowadays, like the parents, what they do for their children, they kit up the whole yard. They spend the night before
should be like
wrapping
that,
the
yeah,
presents.
it
It should
should
be
be
like
like
that.
that.
So
Yeah.
now the children are not made to feel like, oh, Christmas is the only thing. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hear you on that one. There's a mad change in Eid.
Yeah.
Like the presents,
The presence of it.
even like the businesses involved in Eid, people that do like gift wrapping for you.
Yeah.
Decorations.
They're cool
Yeah.
for you as well.
Yeah.
Eid in the park, which is Eid in
That's
the Park
amazing.
is-
But that's been around though.
That's
That's
been
been around
around.
since I was.
I've
a
only
youth.
known it as
Yeah.
In West, we used to do that. Yeah.
in West. I've only seen
White
it from
City,
like,
Bush. We used to always do that.
Been around for a little while.
Yeah.
I went to the Ealing one. The Ealing one I felt like is from like 18 onwards. So that's like a good 12, 13 years ago for man. What's that, like 010?
Yeah, give or take.
But maybe I just can't remember. Like we're getting old, so like our memory's a bit. You get
Yeah, I
it?
know all
That's
about
for
that.
yourself.
One.
Yeah, like no,
Says,
but
says the man that's got amnesia.
he forgets everything.
Nah, it's only something.
Yeah.
So let's not talk about that.
we can't even see why. But this guy's forgetful still.
I love you.
Age, timing, you might not know, but we're a year in. Or do you already know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's been a year of the pod.
Someone said it. In the group
Yeah,
chat,
it's been a year of the pod.
Year in.
Year of the
a bit
dragon.
mad.
Crazy
though,
still. I can't
I don't know
lie.
how we're still doing it, mate. But thank you for those of you who's
We
been
appreciate
on this journey
you.
with us. Yeah, well,
And the different countries, like, bro, like we got like a good amount of people watch us from the UK, but shout out to Australia, Canada, Gambia.
Yeah,
There's one
yeah,
person
yeah.
in Gambia watching.
There's one person in Angola.
Angola. Like, yeah, we got Angolas, bro. But that's East Africa, no?
there's Scandinavian countries as well, isn't it?
Yeah, there's some
Finland.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to all you guys.
Sweden,
We
I know.
appreciate you. Lot. We
Sweden.
love you lot.
The
What
support's
is
been
like?
mad.
What are the biggest things you can like? What's your biggest moments? And we won't go on to it for too long, but like, or your most pivotal moments for you in this last year. Like, what do you like remember fondly?
For me, it's not even so much any of the episodes. It's the messages we've got
Yeah.
outside of it, like the DMs and that,
Yeah.
and people just saying like obviously not to share their
Yeah, no,
stories
of course,
with us, but just showing us love, saying how much they appreciate what we've done. Like that, to me, is the reason why I'm more than happy to carry on doing this.
100.
How do you not feel about that? Like in general, like
Well, I think it's amazing.
Like, I'm a bit different. I try to numb myself from it because if I really feel it, I think I'll be mad touched by it.
No, I'm
Because
mad
it's
touched
so
by it. I'm not gonna
heartwarming.
lie. I'm mad touched by it.
It's so but I don't want to be because it's like I don't want
look
to.
at it and I just
love
like,
it.
start smiling and stuff.
Yeah,
bro, I think the messages are so like it's so.
bro, it actually has me smiling at my phone.
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that,
Grinning.
grinning,
Bare
bro.
teeth.
Yeah, like
It overwhelms me. I can't lie. That's why I try to when I said numb it, it's because I don't want to be
no,
overwhelmed.
100%. I
Because
get
it's
why
such-
you're saying
like,
it.
for someone to go out their way, it's one thing saying, "Oh, good pod," but people are saying stuff
That's
like,
what
"Yo,
it
you
is.
don't get it." Like what you man are speaking about, what you man are saying is hitting me differently.
That's what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah.
not the fact that they're saying to us, "Hey, you man are doing well." It's
That's cool, yeah.
when they're opening up and showing us why for them it's hit a certain.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. I like
Yeah, bro. It's
I like the
beautiful.
feedback from the biggest. So I'll jump to my one was after the Sabbath episode because that was like a watershed. We went from doing podding.
Yeah,
we went
yeah,
podding,
yeah.
don't
That was a
wrong-
deep episode, to be fair. That was
but
a
man
deep
is now
episode,
breaking
yeah.
it down to like deaths and like stuff that you might not even
Yeah.
tell everyone, and now you're on camera saying it and you can see it. But then after that, the feedback I'm getting from people that I've not spoken to in a while, like some of my bridges catching up with them. Yo, bro, some that have lost parents, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, like man's watching the episode, it made me think about a few things twice.
facts. Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, bro, like this thing's actually.
I forgot about that one. That's a big one as
Yeah,
well.
that's
a
my
big
one because
Yeah,
like that's the biggest one. Obviously, Chunks is just, that's crazy to have Chunks on.
that was in that's a
was-
Chunks and
mad,
Dark is
yeah.
coming on like who like
That's
come
massive,
on,
yeah.
bro, man.
yeah.
I mean they'll hate us saying this, but who are we in it? You get what I'm trying to say?
No, fact. We said it to them.
Yeah, like,
who are we like
legit.
for them
they,
to come on our
they don't
team?
want us to put them on a pedestal, but that's like my biggest. What about you two? Like what if you haven't mentioned it already?
I think mine would be more the Sabbath episode as well because I was never expecting to open up so much on like as much as I wanted to, but like it's just I never ever thought I'd be talking about death and all those type of things
On camera.
so openly as well. Yeah, so and especially that's very personal to me. It's not something that people go around sharing.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
know,
you
go
don't walk around
around
saying
and
this,
say,
that, and the third, yeah.
Hey, my so and so passed away. So like for me to just come out and open up, that was it was a pivotal moment for me personally.
Facts. Yeah.
No, it's a big thing still. For me, I think it's just getting comfortable behind the camera. I think you might remember, obviously, our first ever episode that
Are we bringing it
obviously
out?
has never been released.
That
That was a car crash. That one there was a
Are we
car
bringing it
crash.
out though? Like what do okay?
Nah,
what
that
do
was staying
Let me
hidden.
ask you something. What does the audience have to do? The FIO audience have to do for us to bring that out because someone needs to share this car crash, bro. It was bad.
That was a car
I didn't even
crash.
watch it. I don't think I've watched it back since.
I've never watched it.
Oh, I watched it. I watched it
I've never
recently. I watched it recently.
like I haven't actually watched all of it.
Oh no!
I've seen the clip.
I watched
like,
it at the
maybe
time.
5 seconds,
I watched
10
it at the
seconds.
time, and I said to myself,
his
yeah,
camera angle was the worst. Remember his camera angle? You remember? Like he had. So we had our own camera angles. Whatever.
The lighting wasn't good to me. I can't lie. fam.
No,
And
the lighting in there was shocking.
the
I'm not
audio
gonna
wasn't
lie,
great
the lighting
either.
was shocking.
only person you could see was him.
Yeah, shining.
Oh, lie, legit.
Hi guys.
That's what I was going through.
Hi,
My
guys.
midlife crisis. I was going
Appreciate
out
we
my hair.
upgraded now. You can see us.
Level. Yeah, shout out to Skate and Studio as well.
Come on.
Home of Figuring Out podcast. Problems in the back. But so you're saying it was just getting comfortable around the camera.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, that's not the highlight. I think it's just one of them.
Yeah.
But I think definitely coming out of my show, obviously growing with you, man,
Yeah.
sharing our experiences, and obviously people just really fucking with what we're doing.
Yeah,
You get it?
that's surprising. Maybe it's our.
I didn't expect it to be that many people. Like we're constantly having good numbers, people watching us, and
Yeah, regularly, like not
Yeah,
just
regularly,
it's not hit and
yeah.
miss. Like no disrespect in other podcasts, but for us, lot, it's always been when we started off, we had, for argument's sake, X amount. It stayed at that level. Then when we moved up another level with more guests, and they're bringing their audience, it stayed at that level. And now we're getting consistent numbers, which means
But it's
people.
also the feedback as well that people are sharing that they actually really enjoy watching the episodes.
Yeah,
Sometimes where we kind of overthink what we're gonna discuss this week or next week and so forth, and we're like, yeah, we're debating.
Oh,
on
that's
that
me.
This
That is
topic
me.
is
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
topic is weak and that. But when we go with it, and it bangs, and people are like, yeah,
Yeah.
like you lot,
Yeah.
did a solid here.
do you see yourself as podcasters now,
No, I don't personally.
or like a YouTuber?
no, I
Do
don't.
you see yourself as any of that? Or is it like? Do you see yourself as just a vibe? Like man's just doing recording with the mandem, and
I'm just a guy who.
already Mr. Vibe right here.
why did it, yeah, well, like, why did
I'm just here.
my first time meeting him, though, innit?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you, brother. But yeah,
come on, bro.
Mr.
Vibe.
Vibes,
For a
innit?
good time.
Mr. Vibes,
No, long
aka
time.
Sweet Bean, aka.
Mr. Sweet Bean.
I asked that because after a while, when you consider the numbers growing and even creatively, because you're doing this, you're gonna have more. We're all gonna have ideas of what we want it to look
Yeah.
like on. You're now looking at it as a thing that takes priority of like your thought process. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like we're doing this today. What shall I say? What can I say? What shall I wear? Like literally, you care about all the details of it. So I think we're kind of podcasters now. It's
I
like,
still even just
Yeah,
like
for
hearing
me, it
you
just
say
sounds
that.
cringe, innit?
I'm just not on it.
I mean, I would never mention like someone says,
I don't
Yeah,
put a
I'm not-
what do you
title
do
on
in your
it.
spare time?
I'm not a podcaster. I'm a guy who does a podcast. Like that's how I see it.
I'm not a
Like,
rapper. I'm a guy.
no, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I
I'm
see it
not
like
a
that.
rapper. And I love that. But listen to this. let's get podding, innit?
Yeah, here we go.
Brother. Yeah, shout out to like you know, Eid Mubarak belatedly. Hope you had a good Ramadan. 1 year in, cool.
Yeah.
Porta Potty Dubai, whatever it's called, absolute madness. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
I'm not gonna lie. Someone, I heard about it, and I saw people talking about it on Instagram and whatever, whatnot. And then someone said, "Have you seen the clip?" And I said, "No." Well, people, I don't understand the phrase. What people what you just said.
Porta Potty. I might be
it called?
butchering it.
Porta?
I want to say it's Porta Potty Dubai. That's what I searched on Twitter.
Something like that. And then
You
someone,
actually searched it.
I had to.
Yeah, yo, man.
One of
Because
the
it was on TikTok, and I went on Twitter like that.
one of the man them showed me in my yard, and I think I saw 0.1 second of the clip, and I said, "I'm not watching this." I just kind of knew
Traumatic,
where it was
I can't
going. And, that's just
I can't lie. Someone dropped in a group.
You know what though?
to each their own, man.
To each their own, but it's shocking.
No,
to me, it's sad.
That's
Yeah.
not politically correct. There's no
Nah.
to each their own on this, bro.
No,
To
wallahi,
me,
in
There's
this
no
day
to
and
each
age,
their own.
in
No, I'm not
society
having
today,
that.
No, but to me,
I
it's
can't lie.
like
The consistency was mad.
It didn't stop in it. It's like, you know,
I'll be real with you. The consistency
Hey.
was.
bro, like,
mad,
like, you know,
brother.
the
I don't
ice
know what
cream
that
thing.
brother there was
Yeah.
eating.
the ice cream machine.
I don't know. Yeah, brother. I don't know what that brother
you
was
saying?
eating, but that consistency was absolutely.
was there any sweet corn?
corn? Sweet beans.
sweet corn, sweet meat. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
on to
gonna
you
lie
about that,
though.
by the way. That's disgusting, by the way.
It's sensational, bro.
I said to you, I called you about it, but I want everyone on camera to know I do not abide by this. That is
Sensational.
butter, beans, and sugar. You need to be checked out. And what's the word? Stoned. You need to be stoned.
Wow.
That's wild, bro. I've
Until
kept
you
it in for
try
a while, but that's
bro,
outrageous.
Until you try it, don't knock it.
Okay, but forget the porta potty.
Certain man, furthermore, wallahi, be like,
They're not gonna say it out loud.
No, I don't even like this abuse that I'm getting. Certain man was moving shy that day. Brother, what was he eating as a kid, big man?
What?
I'm gonna draw you out.
Oh,
Shots
you know
fired.
what we're doing?
Shots
Nah,
You
nah,
have it as
fired.
well. You act like you didn't have it.
No, if you think beans, butter, and sugar is bad,
I'm saying you got something to stop
wallahi,
it.
please listen to this
Nah,
combination.
nah. Are you gonna draw me out?
Wallahi, I love
He's already done it now, so
Wow.
It's
Okay.
not that
you've
long.
been drawn.
Now, but obviously, I was a little you in it. You can't really.
Yeah, big
He's
man.
doing this as a big man in it.
Now hold on,
Cool,
hold
I'll
on.
accept it. I'm doing it as a grown man, but I
It's
thoroughly enjoy
disgusting.
it.
But I'm shocked that there's revelations here. I want to hear it.
Relations.
Please listen to this one.
So I'd get bread, put chocolate spread on it,
Yeah.
and then ketchup.
Is that okay? Wallahi, is that okay? Is that okay, please?
I'm gone as well, bro.
Do you want to walk out as well?
I feel too. Bro, are you,
Yeah, wallah.
and you man were coming for me.
Hey,
But even me, I look back at it and I think to myself, what the fuck was I doing?
You all came.
But I
for
tried
me.
it, bro. I used to bang it for a
All
while.
you guys, wait, before you just finish what you're saying, all you guys are coming for me in the comment section and on the everywhere else.
No, but listen, everyone's got
Nutella
something weird they've done
and
before,
no, wait,
bro.
bread.
It's
Nah,
not like I eat it now. This
West.
guy consistently eats it now,
Don't
bro.
bring it on me, bro.
You're weird.
Don't bring it on
You're
me.
consistently eating
no,
something weird.
West. You're my boy. You can't call
tried it.
anyone weird. After that, you can't call anyone weird. You're my boy. I love you, but bro, man said
you know,
chocolate.
you know we're a group. You man
and ketchup.
reflect me, bro.
Nah, it was
A
not
man can't have
Nutella.
butter, beans, and ketchup and Nutella. That's outrageous.
That's not Nutella.
So it's just like
normal
little chocolate spread.
Little as the bread.
Just normal, yeah, obviously.
It don't make it any better. I'll be real with you.
Even worse.
Can't violate Nutella, innit? Can't violate Nutella.
Nah, West.
Oh.
Nah, you moving mad.
Bro, I was young, bro. Well, I just tried something.
Forget young. Were you pregnant? that's
Yeah, like you're
that's not a
pregnant
young
and you have
thing.
food
That's a craving. That's a mad craving.
Well, I don't know what was going through. I can't tell you why I attempted
How
it.
long did it last?
I think like probably about a month or so.
That's a long time.
That's even worse.
How many sandwiches do you reckon you went through in that month?
Every day.
Now, I need to know the detail, Sharp. This is
I
intriguing.
can't remember, bro. But it weren't for that long.
Why?
Alright,
though?
hey,
I don't know.
West,
I just randomly tried it. Well, I don't know. I just wanted to try something weird. I don't know.
and when you tried it, were you like, it's not bad?
Was it actually nice for you, like for you?
It was.
No, let
it
him
was,
answer,
it was
let him
strange.
answer.
It was strange, innit? I don't know, but I just kept on eating. It's like my man. He's eating Bounty. That's nasty.
No,
I
don't
was-
deflect.
I'm
Bounty's
happy-
calm.
no. We're gonna get
Bounty
back
is
to
a great chocolate.
Okay, you're going.
I'm big
not
on
great.
my
It's not
chestnut.
great. It's
I
calm.
thoroughly enjoy it.
that. We won't forget about you, West, and this ketchup scandal. That's disgusting. But there's but Bounty is the chocolate. You know celebrations, and you want to like
take
you're
it
not
out.
to get it. Bounty is the only thing left. That and
So you
Mars.
eat Mars.
Huh?
Mars is disgusting.
How's that?
So
You know what the best chocolate in that little pack is? The Milky
Malteser.
Way. Nah.
Truffle.
Galaxy.
Malteser truffle.
Is it Milky Way? Is it in that one or is it another one?
Yeah, Milky Way celebrations.
Yeah, Milky Way.
Yeah.
The normal Milky Way chocolate
Yeah,
bar.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
best
yeah.
one.
who eats Milky Way, bro?
That's the best one.
Outrageous. What do you mean? That's sensational.
That's the best one.
Why are you talking, bro? Look what you man are eating, bro.
weird.
You can't chat about food taste.
Milky Way.
You
That's
can't
the
talk about
best
chocolate.
one, bro.
You can't talk about nothing.
Nah,
He's
you.
bad. Wallah, he's on a bad. He's on a bad. Like in terms of
Man,
food
like-
cuisine.
What guilty? It's alright.
No, but
Well
wallahi,
done.
But Sharp, well, I can't lie.
Mashallah.
You should have drawn him out, but you are moving mad for sticking on him that episode, knowing that what you done.
Why? But you know what?
Yeah,
you know what bothered me the
You've got
most?
some nerve.
You know what bothered me the most?
You've got some
He told me
nerve.
this in the car journey home.
Well, after. you-
After. So after
Oh, you're a
I
psychopath.
outed
You're a
myself,
psychopath.
He told me in the car journey home, yeah, bro, but yours is not that bad, you know. I had ketchup and
It's all
bread.
coming out.
So in my mind, I'm
Yeah.
thinking,
Coming
you
out.
violated
It's
me,
all
bro.
coming
I'm
out.
But, hey, well done.
Nah.
Welcome to the party, bro.
But speaking of like ketchup and Nutella, or Nutella as you call it, which is mad.
New.
Nutella. Back to Porta Potty. We all talk about the poo of it, yeah. But you know what worries me the most is, and I said it, I might have said it to one of you man off camera. It's what people are doing to get ahead in life, whether it's financially or that social currency being
Clout.
Clout. Like,
it's disgusting.
where's your life?
Disgusting.
Where are you heading to? I don't care about this. It's to each their own. It's not that. Where is your life heading to, bro? When a man can tell you, hey, listen, for 50 racks, man's gonna poo in your face, but it's not gonna be the little Nutella ketchup poo or the sugar breeze poo. It's gonna be a laxative thing because they have laxatives in it to make them poo more. Because not just one girl, they do it on multiple girls. It's like a house for this.
You know quite a lot about this.
I read the story.
Hold on,
I read-
brother.
you know what the
Slow
story
down
is?
here. Have you researched the thing?
Where they
There's
shit
a-
on them.
so basically, there's a Twitter story. So when I watched the Porta Potty thing,
Yeah.
there's a Twitter story.
What's
This
that, the
girl-
poo house?
Been down a rabbit hole.
The poo house.
Nah.
But let me tell you the story.
Come
quickly,
collect
'cause
your
we're gonna
50
co-
bands
I
at
want-
the poo
let me tell you-
house.
Let me tell you quickly because we're going to come off it anyhow, yeah? Because we don't want to chat about poo for 20 minutes. But a girl that was like an air hostess or whatever, she's telling a girl, her brethren, who exposed all of this, obviously with no names, saying that this girl met this guy, whatever, he flew her out, you know, like a sugar daddy, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And then he was proper cool, proper calm with it, and he just invited her out to Dubai, whatever it was. And I'm paraphrasing, I might miss a few details out, and said, listen, just come over, whatever. She's come to this yard now. There's all these rich brothers, bare them, and all these girls just like her, young social media influencers, young pretty girls,
Yeah.
innit? I say young, but like, you know, over age consent. And literally, they're told over the weekend, you're gonna eat poo, sleep in poo, poo infested. If you get to Monday, there's 50 racks for you. If you're not on it,
Get to Monday.
you go home. they
Yeah,
clean
bro,
you up,
nah,
you
I
go
don't-
home. Like,
that's-
it's not Squid Game, it's shit game. Like, it's so mad.
Shit game.
Shit game. But bro,
When
like,
you sell
it's a
your
thing,
soul,
bro.
when you sell your soul for money,
It's mad. Like,
and then it's just like, big man, that 50 bags ain't even gonna change your life.
But you know,
Like,
what
even
bothers
if you
me,
was to
like-
do it, yeah, it's not even gonna change. Like, you might get, bro, that's a deposit. That's not even the whole yard. That's just the deposit. Like, you haven't changed nothing.
But a couple of journeys
well,
back
50
though.
racks, you know, 50
Getting a
racks
yard
is
for.
not a lot if you haven't got money.
Bro,
you
I
ain't
don't
working.
care how. I'd rather be
50
broke.
bags is not a lot.
I'm happy to be broke.
It's a 1 year advancement of
Oh,
pay. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, certain man
nah,
makes 50 in a
bro.
year.
But you've gone through your whole life knowing that shit is disgusting. Like as a kid, when you stepped in shit, or even as an adult when you step in
The
shit,
worst thing in the
it's
world.
like one of the worst feelings in the world.
You go home,
You're
it can ruin your
allowing
day.
a man to shit in your mouth. It's just.
But they don't want it, they're
my
bum,
mind
bro.
can't
So they
But I
probably
might
got
can't
shit
get above
on
it,
their
man.
ass.
Now this episode's taking a mad turn.
Yeah.
Like, I can't
Shit
lie.
turn.
get- Yeah, it's
Yeah.
killing my
The
life.
message is don't die for poo.
Don't die for Niash, don't die for poo.
That's
In
mad.
Dubai, anyhow.
That's mad.
Poo house.
That's a bad
But listen, yeah, I had to get that off my chest because that was mad. Like, just the idea of someone. Firstly, do you know what kind of face do you have to have for someone to think, hey, they seem like they might be able or be open to eating poo? That's what worried me the most.
Forget
Like,
that, bro. For me, it's the fact that how can a man get pleasure from that? It's like how can that be even?
Bro,
be
you have to be sick.
That's a mad thing,
I was
bro.
doing that. That's more to do with that's psychological too.
Bro, the
mad. You
person
see them, man?
suggesting it is sick. The person
Doing
accepting it is sick. Everyone's got a price. That's all it shows. Is everyone's got a price.
So hold on, what?
That's what it shows.
Oh, I thought you
In
were
their
like,
world, no, no. I'm saying
Yeah, I
the
thought I
brand
was gonna say,
knows
is he?
because you said your question was how can someone accept it, right?
Yeah.
If I'm a billionaire or a millionaire, I know everyone's got a price. What's your price?
And not only that, when you've got
20
that
bags,
amount,
no. 30 bags, no.
Yeah.
40 bags, no. We're gonna keep going because money's cool.
and when you've got that amount of money,
That's what I'm saying.
They're
100
looking for
bags.
shit to do. So when you're
But
that
they're
rich,
bored,
they're
innit?
bored, bro.
And
They
like
get
you
bored.
said-
it's like these men that have. Sorry, Izzy. Is that the man that have? They like to get what's it called? Is it masochism where they get beaten up and like their nipples get like.
BDM and all that mad thing.
I know what it's called. But you know what I'm
BDSM and
abuse of
Hey, what's your safe word?
Washing machine.
Hey, this is mad.
What's your safe word?
What's your safe word?
So hold on, what? Let me ask you, man, a question. Innit? What's your price?
No, I don't have one. I don't have one, bro. Nah, I don't, bro.
Fucking dickhead. What
Shall I be honest with you?
I'll
my
be
language.
broke.
Hey, we
I'll
got
be
one.
broke.
Hey, we got
If
one.
a man said if a man said that to me, or a woman said that to man, I would get up, make sure that door was closed, and say one of us has to die.
So what? Hold on.
You let him shit on your chest for 50 bags.
No, I'm saying I'm killing him. Like I'm.
Okay, forget your mouth. You
What?
let him shit on your chest for 50 bags.
You dickhead.
What about a meal? What about a meal?
Oh, your chest there. Your little chest there sticking out.
Okay, what about a meal?
Huh?
A meal.
Bro, let it be $1 billion. I'm not doing it, bro.
What? Okay,
talking about
That's what I'm saying. No, you man.
I'm trying to understand something. So okay,
No, there's no
would it,
price, bro.
would it change if it was a woman?
No, it don't change it. That is poop.
Would it change if it was a woman?
Of course not, bro. It's disgusting, regardless.
Listen, I'm gonna get off that.
Shit is shit, my bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off that.
You know, hey, let's swiftly move.
Yeah, let me swiftly move on. Yeah. Like what I wanted to ask you, man, specifically in it. Yeah, this is less of a topic and more of a conversation in it. Yeah, because I've been away. People ask about the pod or whatever, and it gets in deep, like just chatting about people. All I always get about you, man, mashallah, is you, man, are fantastic guys. Like the vibe that you give off on camera is you, man, are cool brothers. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, and that's more or less why people like this podcast. Like, it's full of clean-hearted, good brothers. The question we're gonna ask is,
Can I just clarify that we're like this in real life as well? Just,
I don't know.
It's not just camera.
I was gonna say, don't believe us. We are true
Off
liars.
camera-
Don't believe me, true liar.
camera sharp something else. Sharp something. But what I was going to talk about in terms of it is like we're at an age now where, you know, marriage and stuff like that's on the cards. A lot of us, if we're not
I knew it was
already
headed
in
in
it.
this direction.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dun,
I
dun,
put
dun.
face now,
but
wait.
like, no,
Let me
but
set
like,
up.
okay, let
Let
me
me
ask
set
you,
up. Go
listen,
on.
what is, for you though, is there a specific reason as to, or when, do you plan to get married anytime soon in your head? Like, is that something you care about, or is it more of just focus on yourself and like your deen and stuff like that? The things that matter more. Because it's not the end all be all.
I mean, no, I'd like to speak for every other man, but I think no man wants to be on this earth without being married or having experience in that. But again, it's down to Allah. Of course, I want to be married. Of course, may Allah make it easy for me as well.
Ameen.
You know,
Ameen.
these situations there is down to Allah. It's the will of Allah. So if it happens, it happens, and alhamdulillah, inshallah, it does happen. You know, but as of now, put me in an uncomfortable. I hate this topic.
He gave such a blasé.
Yeah, I know, but I just hate
Answer.
this topic, man.
I tried to be so slow with it, yeah.
Yeah,
I should have
wallahi,
said,
man.
I should have said, but why are you not married yet?
I'm surprised you never dropped it like that, bro.
I couldn't.
Knowing you, I'm fucking, you know.
We went
Arsehole.
from
You said
shit
you're an
to Muzmatch. This episode is mad.
So mad thing still, I can't lie.
They're trying to set us up.
It's a mad thing.
He's got something in the pipeline,
There's got someone here. I don't know the way you're moving. No, bro. We have moved.
bro?
Get that out of your mind.
I was
Get that out of your mind.
I had Muzmatch and Poo there.
This brother here is stuck on poo.
No, but I left it. Am I bugging? You don't say Muzmatch and
No,
Poo.
you're bugging. You're bugging.
Wallahi.
You got poo in your mind.
But like, okay, cool. Let me ask you this, and not you man specifically.
Yeah.
But in general, we know a lot of people over 30, whether they want to get married or don't want to get married. What is it that you see in society where people, especially us young Muslim lot, young Muslim people even, aren't getting married, bro? And is much more of the norm after 30 now.
Yeah. I think you got to remember now what like society is today ain't what it used to be. Let's say even 15, 20 years ago.
How so though? Like in what sense?
Like 30 now, more time. Yeah,
Or like
no,
you're lit.
yeah, like not even that. You're lit, and if you're not lit, you haven't even started your life yet. In terms of you might have just finished education. Let's say you done a master's, whatever. You haven't even got your career. You're still trying to get
Figure
that.
things out.
You're figuring like you're pun intended. You're figuring things out, and it's like next thing you know, you're mid-30s now, and then you think, all right, now it's time to look for a partner. But then the older you are, the more you know about yourself, the more you know that what you don't want.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously as you get older, you go through experiences, right?
Yes.
Whether it's talking to girls, dating, talking to guys, like for females, blah, blah, blah. But you know what a red flag is. And when you know too much, I think it may hinder you, I think, when it comes to looking for a partner.
And also, we've adopted the Western
We're diluted.
culture of
Yeah, we're diluted
like,
in that sense.
get married at 30 or past 30.
Yeah.
25 for a girl.
Back in the day,
That's the bad, like that's the toxic we have. 25 for a girl,
in our
30 for a guy. Yeah.
So back in the day, people used to get married off like between the ages of 20 to 25, maybe a little bit.
That
up
was
to 25.
prime time.
You get married off so that you can. Even myself, I wish I had, because you also want to grow old with your kids. You don't want to be
Facts.
like myself personally. I'm not married, so may Allah make it easy for me. But if I
Amen.
say, let's just say,
Allegedly,
I get married,
anyhow.
let's just say I get married at 40, God forbid, but I get married at 40 or maybe 45, but then I'll have a youth, bro. By the time my youth is 10, I'm old.
You're 55.
I can't
Do you know
play
what
around
Ish,
with my
I'll be real with
decisions.
you.
That's what I'm scared of.
No, 100%. I'm the same
I'm
as
really
you,
scared
Sharp.
of
But
that.
I don't think it's even, God forbid, let's say you do hit 40, not you, but anyone. if 40s, if it's maktub, if it's
yeah,
like,
wallah,
if
of course,
40s
the
when
alaf
it was
is the
meant to
alaf.
be for you,
meant to be, yeah.
because look, there's a lot of people that will do it on the opposite. Did it at 18, but then they didn't even know anything, and now, and again, this is not doesn't apply to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
with marriage, we're just talking about, but it can be different.
But I'm saying, I've seen a lot of young couples get married and then think, oh wait, what's your duties as a man? What's my duties as a woman? And then next thing you know, they're divorced. And again, it might not have nothing to do with those things, but where they're young, they're not really life experienced.
I hear that.
And it's not to say it can't work, because I also know a lot of young couples that are still together.
Yeah, but I think you're right in the average though. Like,
I think the average is
average 20-year-old, for example,
Yeah.
might struggle with the understanding of Islamically anyhow.
Yeah.
What he is meant to do, what she's
role,
meant to
yeah.
do, what the rights.
And also, remember, like I said, 20 for us is not 20 what our parents were. They were working, they had job, like they had responsibilities.
Mentality was different.
20 now, you're still a youth, bro. You're running around with Pokemon and bro, you're doing dumb things.
But
like,
I think that one of the
that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
I think one of the things though that kind of hinders a lot of people getting married nowadays is the vast options they have nowadays. Like back in the days, like right now, obviously you got so many dating apps. You've got social media. There's so many avenues that you can talk to someone. So whilst you're talking to this potential, you've got 4 other potentials there.
Yeah.
Whereas back in the days, you didn't have that because there wasn't.
Whatever you saw,
It was whatever you saw. Yeah, it was. That's
Yeah.
what you were kind of content.
Or whatever you was messaging
Unless
on
you were,
Facebook.
yeah,
Oh, MSN.
or MySpace and that, or
MySpace.
High Five and
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember the sound. I'm not gonna butcher myself in
High
the
five.
sound.
I'm
High
sure-
five,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure my age.
MSN's unbelievable.
oh, unruly.
It was peak when your mum had like the call up on the AOL dial up, so it locked you off for like peak time.
Yeah.
7, like,
Allow it, man. Allow it.
But because they had,
yeah.
because they've got now, there's so many options. Everyone's got options now. So
Does that apply for
you're-
both genders, or is that like more,
It don't get me wrong.
both,
It's
100%.
good. It's,
do you feel there's more that weighs more? I feel like for women, there's more of an independent. Let me not even get to that. Let's finish off your point.
So I think that the point I'm just trying to make, and this is for both men and women, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time. It's a good thing because you get to kind of just find what you're looking for essentially, but at the same time, it's bad because you're presenting yourself with so many options. You forget. The clock's going. Like the more options you have, the you sometimes you won't make a decision. You're like, oh,
100%.
I like this one, but then I like that one. I like this one.
Yeah.
But before you know it, it's like 2
You're
years.
trying to do
and
pick
you're-
and mix.
3-4 years, you're in talking
Yeah.
stages, and then
before you know it, sharp, you're trying to say, yeah, I like
Yeah,
her
do you
hair,
get it?
but her
Time
trainers.
wasting.
yeah,
Doing some mad thing, remix.
you subconsciously you don't realize you're wasting your own time.
No, fact.
Yeah,
You know, I watched, sorry to cut you, I watched one guy talk, I don't even know who it is. It was just a random clip that I come across. And he was saying, he was talking about dating in the Western world. And he was saying, he wasn't even Muslim, but he was saying he agrees with what Islam teaches of you're not really meant to date, just do it. Because he was saying what dating really is. No, not him. But I've seen that one though, not him. He's the kickboxer. Yeah, not him. There's another
He's
guy.
outlandish.
Is
That's
it not? It's
mad stuff in it.
mad stuff, but some of the stuff correlate.
proper.
But,
Yeah, but carry
not
on
even
anyhow.
him anyway. So the
Carry
guy
on.
was saying with dating, you're teaching yourself effectively to just run away.
100%.
Because every time you
I
date,
think I saw that.
as soon as you don't like something, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Next,
One.
another one. Next. So
Time
if you
for
keep
rotating.
like, so next thing you know, you've had like
You've conditioned
10
yourself.
mini relationships in the space of a month or 2 months or whatever
You've
period.
conditioned yourself to give up at the first hurdle.
At the first disagreement, I don't like it. I'm gone.
And that's why, again, it contributes to a lot of divorces.
Whereas that's what I'm saying. Whereas our parents, like
It's not an option.
when they got married, they didn't even know that's the first time they've ever dated someone as well. More than likely. Like I'll be very surprised if our parents' generation were dating like that.
Because I felt like
So-
you know the Andrew Tate thing you're talking about. I watched
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
It's probably the only point I've ever fully agreed with my man because I feel he's a bit misogynistic.
He's wild. He is
Too
wild.
much for me.
He's
But
wild.
that point I agreed with because for me personally, I'm talking personal. I think I've only dated one person before my own wife. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Outside of that, I've never dated.
So for you now, if you was to have an argument, you don't have a precondition of I'm
Yeah.
gone.
No, it's not that. I don't even.
No, but a lot of people have.
You're right. I don't have the idea of there's no fail safe to be like, yeah, I'm out, or what she, or even in addition to she's chatting shit. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
It's dangerous. It's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous.
That deeply. Like, when I
Yeah.
said I dated beforehand, it wasn't that long. Outside of that, it
Yeah.
was never that for myself.
And-
I feel like even for my marriage now,
Yeah.
like, alhamdulillah, I'm 5 years in it. Yeah, we just deal with things differently. You know what I'm
Mashallah.
trying to say? Thank you. We deal with it differently because there's no preconditions.
Yeah, and it links back to what Westside. You know, as a man or even as a woman, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Like, that's literally, it's like,
And
there's
that's the problem
options.
though, 'cause I feel
I can
like-
get rid of you today, and especially I think women, because obviously more time they're the ones getting approached.
Yeah.
Like, so they've got more of a, like, they can just sit in their yard or go out one evening, and there's probably 4 or 5 men lining up to try and
There's an
chat
independence
to
of
them.
women as well. The point I was going to say, and that's why I told you carry on with your point, because I didn't want to mix the two, is because women are in our communities, like Muslim cultures, is the idea you need to be married by this age or you're expired.
Yeah.
Which we all agree now is a mad thing to be saying, isn't it?
100%.
But a lot of the girls of that generation have rebelled against the idea of I don't need a man. So they've done the opposite with like, I'm going to work on me, be happy with me.
Yeah.
And that obviously means they might not get married at 25, but they're going older without getting married. That's not a good thing or bad thing. Like, I don't think that's the end all be all.
No, but
that's another thing as to why people, I believe, a lot of women aren't getting married. They're happy with themselves. Like, there's a lot of independence to it.
But as a man, you have more of a leeway because of biologically, our bodies can still produce and have kids at 80.
Yeah.
Whereas a woman who's 80, like, obviously Allah knows best, but from what
The average woman stops at a certain age. I think it's like 40, but
that's
there's
what I'm
been
saying.
cases where they've been longer.
Which is why, as a woman, there's more pressure for them to get married younger. And obviously, they always link it back to your youth, aka you're more beautiful at this age.
Yes.
So there's probably more of a chance
This
that
is
more,
your peak.
Yeah, so more men are going to be inclined to kind of.
A lot of women don't even
like-
want kids now as well. Well, not women. A lot of people don't even want kids as much.
Yeah.
Like, that's I don't know about you guys, but that's the thing I see.
Personally, I think that's mad. But that's my
outrageous.
opinion.
Like,
Yeah,
to
I
me-
think that's mad.
To me, that is so outrageous.
My point-
in my
I
head.
don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No,
No, I know. I'm saying I
mad.
find it.
Personal
I find it crazy to
personal
me.
choice, isn't it?
No, I
To me,
respect their
to me, that's
opinion.
mad.
I'm on your part.
To me, that's mad. I'll be real. 'Cause
Yeah.
like, my whole thing is cool. You work your whole life, you try and do the best for yourself. You in terms of get a house,
Yeah.
savings.
Yeah.
Then what happens? God forbid, one day you pass away, or even not even God forbid. Let's say you pass away at 90.
Yeah.
Cool. You've lived an amazing life. Then what? Who gets everything? Your legacy, your house, everything you worked for. What the Boris and them, man.
I don't
Thanks,
know
mate.
about
Yeah.
Been a great
I say
service.
it's out-
Great service.
I say it's outrageous, not because I'm judging them, just to me because I love kids so much and have my son now.
No,
I just can't understand
It's not
someone
a
that doesn't
judging
love
thing.
kids.
It's
like
just
that.
a thing of I think
Yeah, you
you're
do it if you don't want
created
to.
to create as well, as in like, but like have kids. That's the reason why we have the ability to reproduce.
But then some people just don't like kids, and that's absolutely fine. I'd rather them know that and not have kids than them know that and have kids, and then it's
That's true.
What
a fucked up situation.
do you mean? Say again.
Some people just know that they don't like kids, and they don't want to.
He'd rather they not have kids. He
Cool,
said-
but they don't like other people's kids. Do you think they'll feel like that with their own?
Yeah.
They probably.
I don't think it changes.
Most likely will.
No, I think it changes,
never-
bro.
you
No,
never know.
it's like
You never know. Obviously, they will never know
Okay,
that.
yeah, of
Okay, but
course,
imagine
you never know.
They're
But
basing
You
it
forget
on
one
that.
thing. Westside can answer this, and because we have kids and we're raising them in it. Yeah. Imagine not liking kids in general, and now you have this responsibility. It might be cute on Snapchat having children, but it's hard work.
hard work,
broski.
bro.
Like it's
Having
not.
kids is not
It's
easy.
cute when man's running around in the
it's
car.
hard work. It's a-
Financially, like, it's
bro,
it's
of
difficult.
course it's.
And imagine you didn't even want it, and you had it because you had unprotected sex. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like you might, like you could be like, to your point, you were saying it's better they don't have kids if they don't want kids to begin with, because what kind of parent would they be? I agree with that, because that could be a mad thing, bro.
No,
It's a hard
bro,
decision
I
to
get what you're
make,
saying.
bro.
I'm still agreeing with myself. I'm backing myself. I know what you're saying. Sharp smiling there. I know what you're saying, but I still feel like, bro, you like the whole, like your lineage, your everything, like it goes through you. Yeah, your legacy. It goes, and forget even legacy. Just I want to like obviously through Allah giving you the gift to have a youth. And then raising them as a good Muslim, as a good person in society, like, and just teach them things. And then as you get older, you're living through them now.
Yeah, it's
Like
beautiful.
you're watching them and you're thinking all the things that your parents never did for you. Say, I'm gonna make sure I do it for them.
Yeah.
And then one day, the things that you never did for them, they're gonna say, like, it goes on like that until the world ends.
It's beautiful to
Yeah,
see like
man.
a little version of you, bro.
Yeah, mini me, bro.
There's
Look at
such
Doctor.
beauty in
Yeah.
Because even like you got people, and I want to do like a disclaimer because there's people that probably watch it that aren't able to have children in it. Yeah.
No, but that's different. That's a completely
We wanna be
different.
clear, that's different. So we're not talking about
Yeah.
people that can't have it. It's people that choose not to have it. I just want to
Yeah.
put that out there because that's
Also, may Allah make it easy for you.
Yeah, may Allah make it
never
easy
know,
for you,
Allah,
innit?
man.
Yeah, yeah.
By the will of Allah that people have kids.
Yeah.
I've heard that though. I've heard people that have had kids after being told multiple, like people having
Bro,
it after being told you
I
can't
know a
have kids.
woman, I don't know her, but in Morocco, she couldn't have kids. Her husband also had a very low sperm, so it was like double
count.
sperm count. So it was, both sides was like contributing to the fact that they couldn't have kids. For about 4 or 5 years, they were trying, and obviously the doctor said like, you can go for these procedures. You know, there's some certain things you can do.
IV something.
I don't know the names of it, but it's like 10 bags English. Most
a
families,
Latin.
most
It's a
families ain't got that in Morocco, so they'll just pray. In one day, she had triplets. Imagine that. Forget even kids.
Allahu Akbar.
From Allah, bro, that's a miracle, bro. Had triplets.
Yeah.
But
Out
you know
of
what
nowhere, out
you know
of
what
being
that goes to
told.
show you, though. That goes to show you that obviously, with science and all these doctors, they only know so much.
So much.
Big facts.
Everything is by the will of Allah.
Yeah, so that's why it goes back to what Shah was saying. For people out there that may not be able to have kids, may Allah make it easy for you, but don't give up.
Hopefully,
Don't
we're
give
not.
up.
But I said it. Hopefully, we're not
I mean-
triggering them by having this conversation.
Yeah, no, but I'm
as
saying
well.
don't give
'Cause
up.
They can get deep. for
Don't
them,
let,
innit?
like you said, don't let science dictate your belief.
Yeah, I can't even say the person who it was, but someone I know generally was told for their whole life.
Yeah,
Majority of their whole life. Wallahi, I kid you not, they can't have kids.
yeah.
They would, and they tried a few times. Miscarriage. I was gonna say, miscarriage. Had it after they had a baby.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
It's mad.
It's from Allah, bro. In the end of the day,
Allah, for
science
sure.
means nothing, bro. Who created science? Allah. So let's be real. Like, so everything should go back to pray
Essence, yeah,
to the essence, and then obviously what's meant to be will be. But we digress anyway. What were we talking about?
We were talking about this. Really, is a mixture of talking about dating.
Why are you not married?
Why are you not married?
Yeah.
Muzmatch.
Yeah,
Muzmatch.
Muzmatch. You meant a Muzmatch, yeah?
Yeah, Muzmatch thing.
I'm gonna put their Muzmatch ads.
Muz,
No, I don't have it. I
yeah.
don't have it.
Muzmatch thing,
I
bro.
only found out about Muzmatch
What do you
recently.
mean?
You
We're
know?
gonna put your little at on Muslim.
Yeah, I'm sure you got a username thing.
Well, I don't have it. I'm not on that.
Would you go on it though?
No, wallahi, man.
So you're not on these dating sites?
Wallah, I'm not on none. I've
None
never
at
been
all.
on one.
Would you
Bro.
consider it though?
No,
That's mad.
I'm just not on that, man. That's
Okay, can I ask you a question? How do you not think?
not, to no offense to those who do it. I just
Yeah, to each their own on that one. Like, you want to be on Muzmatch, do your thing. But how do you think after 30, where you might not be as socially active as you used to be, you might be what I hate this term, but like this westernized kind of version of Islam where like you're religious, don't get me wrong, but you're not practicing fully. Like a modern Muslim almost, yeah? How do you think you'll meet somebody, bro? Like, not for you specifically, just a general over 30s.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Yeah, I'm not trying to hot you up, bro. Not you, man. I'd rather be generic with it in terms of because
Tesco by the mildew aisle. By the mildew aisle. My guy.
because you man
Oh,
saw
I got you, bro. Don't
Because
worry.
you man saw the East London Mosque thing, innit?
The what?
The East London Mosque thing where people like the Imam came out on video screaming, like well, not screaming, but saying like you brothers that are outside of the sisters' entrance, basically allow it, innit?
Oh no, I didn't see that. I
I
didn't see
didn't
that.
see that.
What?
I didn't see that.
recently.
Like Ramadan, bro.
That's a bad
I
thing.
was
still.
doing Tarawih.
Yeah.
I never saw that, bro.
East London. I'll show you man off camera.
Why didn't you tell us before, bro? He would have gone there.
I thought you man.
Nah, well, I wouldn't have. But even at my station,
We
I see bare
outside.
people going there.
We outside.
Saying it to
Okay,
sisters.
so
Bare people going.
I'll tell you that briefly. Basically, the Imam came out during the khutbah and basically said, brothers, first he said about the girls, stop coming to the mosque if you're not going to wear your hijab. Like those girls could do, you know, the sagging thing where it's like halfway in.
drop top.
Yeah, the drop top. The drop top. That's what it is. It's a drop
That's what
top
I've heard
thing.
people. Obviously, no, I don't want to insult anyone, but
that's what
I've
you heard
that's what they
people
call
say.
it.
Yeah, it's like the man them sagging their pants in. It's like a little drop top thing.
Bad thing. Go on.
But basically, my man said, like, yo, brothers, stop congregating around the sisters' entrance. And sisters, please don't come here to
That's wild.
be beauty, like, basically be, like, you know,
Yeah.
come and make up and all that stuff, caked up and that. I'm surprised you never heard, but that was going crazy.
No, I
The
didn't even
brothers
hear
were
about it.
around the women's
The sisters' entrance, yeah.
That's
Just hovering around there. They're saying, like,
That's nothing new though. I feel like that's been happening.
That's been happening.
But you can go through the message.
what do you mean it's happening?
and
No, hold on.
That's been
Sorry,
happening.
what do you mean?
When we were
Where?
growing up,
I've never seen that in my life.
Oh, like that's like even like when I was a youth and I used to go to the masjid, like bare people would hang around outside
People
just to
do
see
that,
what,
bro.
what girls will come out. Like,
No, you didn't.
well,
That's
bare people,
mad.
and I never did that,
Yeah,
but bare people did.
People used to do that.
Wallah, it's a thing that happens.
I'm
Like
not
me,
so-
I've
And
always
here's me
found that
judging the
most
youngsters
weird.
thinking of the young things.
No,
Saying,
no, no, no. Wallah,
I've
people
never heard of that.
say-
I
bro.
would say you, man. Number one, it's not us. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
wallah, people say, but
No,
I've
the
always-
youngsters.
like, for
Oh,
me,
sorry, yeah, you, but not you, man,
I've
specifically.
always found it weird. Like I feel like some places are not for that.
Yeah,
So that's why I never ever took
It's
part in
not-
it. Like for
it's
me,
not a
it's
place.
weird going to a mosque and standing outside
What mosque did you do it at?
and praying girl. I never done it.
Oh, I was trying to catch him.
trying to catch you all that.
I'll tell you if I did. Wallah,
I was trying to catch him.
for me, I feel like it's just it defeats the purpose. What you going
defeats
there?
the purpose.
Like,
No,
if
but
I'm going there to pray. I'm going to pray.
You know,
I'm gonna do-
I don't know about. I know that like Wembley must do it. Like you can go to the mosque, chat to them, and like literally like give out like a CV. of what you're looking for, and then
To who? To
the sheikh, not to the sheikh,
A lot of
and
mosques
then
do
he'll
that.
know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
no,
all of
that
them
I
do
know
that. So
about. Yeah.
you can go and say, "Listen, I want to get married. Do you have any candidates?" Basically, and they'll show you. Okay, there's a sister here, this age. Like they ask you what roughly you're looking for. What do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
So I think that
Do you feel there's anything wrong with that?
no, of course
Which
not.
part?
Of
Like,
course
just in
not.
terms of
Into a
like
mosque.
arranged marriage. I feel like a lot of people in life nowadays are like,
Depends on the person. I think if you're
arranged marriage.
No,
or
there's nothing
going
wrong
to
with
a
it,
mosque.
full
I
stop.
feel
no,
like-
there's nothing wrong with it, but I think it works dependent on the person.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I think
but then marriage works.
people
depending on
that
the
watch
person.
too much rom-coms and think life can be fixed by love, don't go anywhere near it.
Agreed.
People that believe you're married for the sake of Allah and you naturally have a logical approach to life, you should do, because you know that's your spouse or your partner. But if you're on this rom-com thing where man can have an argument, then say, yo, but I love you though, and that's your reach in life,
saying-
stay away from the masjid. Like, just don't do it.
You're
It's
outside
not
the window with a boombox.
yeah, literally on a Drake thing, like you know Drake in that video.
No, but breakdancing in the rain.
But that's the other thing as well. People, I believe, and again, maybe it's me looking down from my castle being married, but I'm not trying to judge. But a lot of people that aren't married as they get older, some people is because they're looking for love rather than looking companionship. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
For me personally, I think like, I don't know, this is my personal opinion. I think like the most important thing is respect. I feel respect matters more than love, because if someone loves you, they will always violate because I love you. But if you have you ever violated someone you respect, like really, really respect? You can't.
I don't know. Slightly, I know what you're saying, but I feel like you won't disrespect someone you love.
Oh no, you
bro.
trample.
You
I don't
violate
think
someone
if
you
love-
love.
okay,
Wallahi, you
if
violate
love is
someone
the
you love.
nucleus of what you're on with that person,
No, you can absolutely violate.
I don't think
trample
so.
on them.
People
Reckon?
that,
Bro,
wallahi,
the more like I've seen girls now, like in my younger years, the girls that I'm cool with, for example, and I've seen mandem trample all over them.
Yeah, but do they love her?
And but love is the part of the thing. Forget like
No. Forget the saying the word.
Yeah.
Do you feel that emotion? Like, for example, would you
Well, we
violate your
can't-
parents?
Huh?
We all love our parents, right? Would you violate your parents? No, you wouldn't.
That's completely different.
What
That
is
context
love? Love
bad.
is love.
No,
But
love
you
is not
respect
love.
them.
No, but yeah, no, 100%.
Respect,
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest commodity is respect, because if you respect someone, you naturally love them. If you respect someone, they're on the forefront of your mind at all
Okay,
times.
can
if
you-
respect someone, you care about that person all the
Love
time.
is- and love is
What do you
dangerous,
feel,
bro.
like, love is an emotion, man.
Cool.
So I
Cool.
could just love you and do something and be like,
Can you love someone
oh,
you
I
don't
love
respect? What? Drop the mic.
Well, I did. I was thinking.
Drop the mic. You will not
you
love
love someone
someone that you don't respect. I'm telling you now. If I don't rate the girl, I'm not gonna love her. I don't rate her anyway.
Okay, but what is love to you though?
But so
What is
I
love?
would disrespect, or I wouldn't. Don't come at me. But you know what I mean? No, but you know what I mean. Like if you're having like if you're not caring about them, you're not. But if you love that woman, or if that woman loves that man,
But what is
because
love
she
then?
loves, because she loves him, she's gonna respect that person, or you're gonna respect her.
So what
Therefore,
comes first though? Respect or love?
I think
Chicken or the egg?
Nah,
They're hand in hand.
that's
I
not
think they're
chicken
hand in
and egg.
hand,
They
bro.
can't-
I go
not
for
chicken.
hand
Okay,
in
but
hand.
West.
Respect
I
comes
think
first.
respect for me.
No,
respect
okay,
is
no,
everything.
hold on.
Okay, no,
Wallahi.
you have to respect the person because I changed it. Respect, because when you meet them, you don't fall in love with them instantly.
Yeah,
but you
that's what I was gonna
respect them
say. I was
instantly.
gonna say that to you.
And then out of that, respect is the biggest thing, and then
Cool.
everything else.
But when they become
saying,
hand in
if
hand,
you
though,
truly
they
love
all
someone-
They all. Sorry, Izzy. Let me just say this point
Yeah.
because I think we're all forgetting. We all have different versions of what we think love is. Everyone has their own version of what love is. To me,
Yeah.
it's an uncontrollable emotion that you have in spells. Do you get like in burst? I don't think it's long standing. It's just burst, bro.
Yeah.
But in terms of the respecting, I respected my wife before anything else because
Facts, yeah.
there was principles involved. Do you get like, oh, I respect how she moves,
Carries
and behaves.
herself,
Do
how
you get
she-
it?
yeah.
Now love came in when we're when we're married, so we're having the nikah, honeymoon. We had our son. Like we're moving house. All these things these experiences that have been built up has now created this love. But
Yeah.
with that love,
You
is
won't
the
disrespect
foundation
her.
of respect. Because that's what started with it. So they can go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But what you're talking about is saying what's first. It's not what's first. It's a case of
No, but I wasn't saying what's first.
What are
I'm
you
just saying is if I love someone, I already know I'm not going to disrespect that person because I love them.
based on how you move
disagree,
though.
man.
You don't.
don't
But
know.
you don't.
Yeah,
Okay, but you don't disrespect people you don't know though.
Once your
But
love
then do they
diminishes,
love that person?
Okay,
That's
but
what I'm
hold
saying.
on.
You see disrespect, I agree with you. But do they love that person that they're disrespecting?
Okay, I don't want us to go on a. Do you want to say something?
No, but I'm just gonna say like, all right, cool. You love the person, yeah. All right, cool. But you could fall out of love with that person as well, bro.
Yeah,
Or
you
your
can fall
love
out of
could-
respect with
Why
someone
the
as well.
burst of emotion?
Someone
Your
can
love
lose respect. You can lose respect for people as well.
Not
But they have to do some.
course.
No,
They have
no,
to do
no,
something
no.
wild.
Okay,
Do something
no.
wild.
So it's
They,
the,
no.
you have to do something wild to fall. Okay, not always.
No, Izzy, but someone. Okay, but
That's
someone.
what I'm saying.
Sometimes you can go
You
apart.
can I say one thing about respect? You lose respect when someone does something disrespectful. You can lose
No,
love because
not
you
always.
hear me
Not
out.
always.
You can lose love, waking up next morning and say I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah, okay. I
People
agree with
fall
the
out of
thing.
love.
No, the love thing I agree.
Well, you think that's mad?
No, I'm saying no. Just that notion of waking up and say, you know what, I'm not.
That happens. People fall out of
I
love.
just
They
think
get
it
bored of
happens, not
something
like that.
No,
but
I know what you mean. Over time, it could come.
because
Cool.
other factors have come in where the love's not there. But I'll ask you man a question because I don't want to keep on going around because we have our own debates on it. Do you not believe in love before marriage? Is that something you lot
Nah.
die on? Because I don't believe in that.
Nah.
And I'm married. I don't believe in that shit at all, bro.
I feel like, but again, it goes back to what I was saying about like arranged marriages. You
Love
don't
grows.
know that person. The minute that door closes, that's when you know that person. Prior to whatever you may be or however long you lot are
The film
dating,
Hindi.
well, like, you don't know that person until that door closes and you're living with that person. You've seen each other every day.
Yeah,
You've seen each
love
other's
grows, love grows.
bad habits and whatever whatnot.
so you
That's
get to
when you
see
really got
yourself.
to know that person. But I don't think love before.
You get to see
marriage.
yourself
Maybe last-
before.
Even
It challenges you,
love,
doesn't it?
love at first sight.
Love at first.
Is that just a notebook?
I'll tell you what.
That's a
Shall I be
great
honest with
movie.
you, man?
That's a
Though
great
I felt
film.
like
Unless
no.
a great film.
The what?
Love at first sight.
No, who's
Huh?
in it?
Don't worry, just carry on.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, what?
He's doing the movie. Remember the movie quiz we had?
Carry on.
I think you flopped again, but we leave it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't, but just carry on.
Alright, cool.
Just carry on.
Oh, you were trying to hit me up in it.
No, I wasn't. I was actually asking you a question. But carry on.
No,
I were talking about the Notebook, and he said love at first sight. Never knew that was the movie.
I've never heard that. I've never.
That's what I heard as well. That's what I thought. I think you flopped. Don't worry, we love you and respect you. We got
both of them at the same time.
now, you
Both
got
of them at the
pride
same
now.
time.
Certain times-
He got no choice.
No, but
Is he
you
all
can-
night?
you can-
But I felt like my wife when I met her, not the first time, but I felt within a short period of time, maybe because I didn't date like that beforehand, but like this is the person I'm gonna marry because everything just kind of aligned. But I felt like this person was right.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with love. It wasn't a head over heels. It's just the answers that I was looking for just felt right. And marriage to me is something I was looking for someone to grow with.
Yeah.
You
get it?
really love that person after marriage. You can have some
See, they
sort
give birth
of
as a mad thing.
love towards that person at the start,
Yeah.
or leading up to the marriage. You or maybe some
that love
strong,
or
strong
lust?
feelings. But like, I think the real essence of love comes after marriage. Like the sacrifices one makes for one another. If that wife was, if your wife was to have a child, then the pain that she goes through, that love for you, that your love for her will grow. Like
different.
Everything happens after, because then it's a different type of love. Like you've gone from I love you to like I really like
Is
you
it-
admire this.
You
person.
build the love.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know?
it's
You know what
accumulated.
it
Is it like
comes up,
it's
yeah.
accumulated
Build the
shared
love.
Through
experiences.
sacrifices, through
Yeah.
this, through ups and highs
Were you
and
gonna say-
lows, and also having kids.
The love that you build, that you should be building when you get married is I mean, some people say love comes before marriage. That I don't generally believe, but
Don't know how.
regardless,
yeah.
let's say it happens. The love you build in a marriage is not comparable to the love outside of marriage. That makes sense, because you go through those type of experiences you mentioned now,
Yeah.
having a child, and just general life experiences with your partner there. That's real love, bro.
Cool. Let me ask you another question. I'm gonna get off love because we've spoken about the importance or the unimportance of love, like how where it stands. Cool. Someone getting married at a young age or someone getting married whenever. What are like the tick box things that they should look at? Like this is kind of the route. If I'm trying to marry this person, they need to have that. I'm not talking about financial job stuff like that, but just the principles, respect, family life. What are the things that someone should be looking out for?
First and foremost.
averagely.
Good
First
manners,
and foremost,
Good
nah.
etiquette.
Sorry.
Good manners, a few things.
Sorry.
Dean, of course. You're gonna say
First
Dean.
and foremost is the dean, bro.
Yeah.
First and foremost is the dean. If that person does not have the dean, and this is both sides, men and women, you have to look out for the dean. Is this person praying? Are they doing their 5 pillars? And
What if they're not
what's-
praying though? Like, as in, like, I agree with you, Dean. But what if is it more important to know what they're doing there then, or their mind's set on the Dean? Like, where are they trying to be with the Dean?
I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, again, this comes with experience, innit? For me, it's about what they're doing now. It's not about what their mindset is, because
So I disagree.
nope.
I also feel like you can't be a hypocrite. You can't expect to look
think
for Dean and Dean.
the level
Dean,
that
and
you're
if
at-
you're not at Dean,
Yeah,
Dean,
I think
Dean.
100%.
You're the biggest
The
hypocrite.
level you're
And men
at.
do that more than anyone. That's not the point. That's not the point he's making.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bro, my wife has to be on Dean, but
Yeah,
the brother
but
ain't
they're
praying
not on
himself.
nothing.
I hate things like
The,
that.
Yeah.
the man that
That's
be, the man that
childish.
pipe
You're
at
childish.
yeah.
You're
You
absolutely
can't say
correct.
I want a wife that's praying and she's wearing a niqab
And you're at pipe at 2 a.m.
and jilbab or whatever, whatnot. But you're out here and you're
Out
not
here
praying.
doing
You're not doing
madness.
this. But you're
That's
just,
not what I'm referring
I
to,
don't.
though.
Yeah, that's not his point.
That's
though.
not my
No,
point.
I know that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's bare man out there like that.
No, I agree. I just want to make it clear for
The
the
reason,
West-
the reason why
Yeah,
I'm
go on.
saying that, I think what people forget, and they get lost in kind of the fairy tale of getting married and the happily ever after.
Yeah.
What you're forgetting is that you're building a house. You're building so this is
a
your foundation.
Yeah, yeah.
If the dean is not the foundation, if prayer is not the foundation of your house, then I'm sorry,
It's going left.
it's gonna go
House
left.
gonna fall apart.
It's gonna fall apart.
In one aspect,
and
somewhere you might
in
have
some
the
aspect, yeah.
great holidays and the Instagrammable moments,
Yeah.
but brother, you're gonna have something
It's
missing.
gonna go left.
Yeah.
There's no barakah in your household because really and truly you're missing you're missing Allah in that house, bro. You're missing the deen, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
something that we're not accustomed to either. We grew
Yeah.
up in a
I
house.
hear what you're
think that's
saying.
the first and foremost thing. But go on.
No, I hear what you're saying, but I still think it's what you said, Ev. Like, if their intention is, if they say, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, right now, I'm not really practicing, but I've got it in my heart. It's something that I want to work on. I'm still working on it,
Yeah.
but I want to find someone who's going to help push me into that right direction.
Okay.
I think that's nothing wrong with like.
Yeah.
I feel like if anything, you shouldn't. No, I'm not saying you are for the record here, but like if people do think, nah, she has to be praying right now, bro. Like there was a time when you wasn't praying as well.
Yeah.
So what if someone turned their back on you when you needed something? Like you might be the reason she fixes up. And I'm not saying that she's out, but do you know what I mean? Like she might be. She might see you praying, even if you don't say it. She just sees you every day waking up Fajr. She might think, you know what? I'm a big woman, you know. What's wrong with me? Or vice versa. What if your wife's waking up Fajr and you say, bro, I'm a big man, you know. I'm just chilling, watching TV while she's praying. You're just gonna get up and do it, right? So I don't think it's a case of they have to be doing it. I think if they got it in their heart that they're
Agreed.
willing to.
Because no matter what, Allah is the turn of the hearts, bro.
And also, we're always trying to strive to be better versions of ourselves.
100%.
No one's the finished article. Like,
100%. No, I understand where you're coming from, but it's just not
still-
for me.
Yeah.
no, 100%. No, but
be
that's
honest,
because
but
he's-
that's
but
because
you
of the
know why?
level that you're at now.
Yeah, 100%.
I think-
the level that I'm at now.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
also, bro, you see when it comes to the deen, yeah, like, all right, cool, we all struggle. I'm not saying I'm perfect myself. We all struggle with like our iman fluctuates, right? But bro, I think, and again, it comes from experience. But bear in mind, like, all right, I've been married twice, innit? Yeah. So the first time I was getting married, I wasn't looking at that. The only thing I was concerned about was beauty, bro.
Yeah.
So I've gone into that not looking at the fundamentals I should be looking into. So again, my answer is coming from experience.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
I fully agree with you. I'm just saying my personal stand on it is as long as she's got it in her heart. So she doesn't have to be practicing now, but as long as she wants to be in the very near future.
Okay, so let me
That's
ask you.
my
a,
thing.
Also,
let me ask you a question. Then.
Yeah,
So let's say, okay, very near future, you
Yeah.
get married.
yeah,
She's still not praying.
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Then I'll try and lead by example.
Okay.
And how long? What's the time frame? Give me a thing, innit? If it's a week, 2 weeks, it doesn't.
No,
But
I'm
again,
just saying,
I- you need
to
let's
have
say
a
you've been
number.
married for
Nah,
like.
we got. I
let's-
think we got that twisted though, because equally you could have her or yourself not be on Dean after you get married for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No, get it?
So
he's trying to put it in the.
I get his context.
The man-
Yeah.
okay.
But I disagree with his context because at the end of the day, bro, whatever you decide is by the will of Allah, bro.
100%.
Yeah, it's intention first and cool. If she's not praying, I'll make dua for my wife. If she doesn't pray, I'll continue to make dua for her. These things are patient, bro. You can't just be
100%.
like, oh, blood, this girl's not praying. I'm out.
Yeah.
You have to strive.
And
on it.
also you
And on top of
encourage.
it, yeah, facts.
You encourage.
And also, like, you have to lead by example. As the man, you got to lead by example. So
Yeah.
if I'm in the yard every day and I'm praying, eventually she's going to be
Bro,
like,
I'm telling you.
You know what?
I
Let
do
me
it. How many
try.
times do we do it? Like, I'll be
Lie,
honest,
bro.
that's something that I still struggle with now, is to pray on time or to even like
Lie,
not
bro.
miss prayers. But when I see sometimes I'm chilling, it's not even on my mind, right? Let's say I'm watching football and then I hear my mum go, make wudu.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel guilty.
Yeah.
So without her even saying, she can't even see me. I'm in a different room, but she's already affected me to go and do it.
It's the conditions you grew up in.
No, but also because I'm thinking, bro, what's wrong with me, bro? Football, you know? Am I mad?
Yeah.
Like a man's choosing football over a 5-minute act of worship. So, and my mum she don't even know that she did that. So my point is, your actions can affect someone without even saying
100%,
anything.
I don't
But it's
disagree.
preference. You know what
But
Westside's saying and
they
what
need
you're
to have it
saying.
in their heart.
No, it's
That's the
preference.
only
Look at
thing.
this. Some people. So forget what's in your heart, right? For a second, in terms of getting closer to the Deen from a practical point of view, like us now, some people need someone that is maybe practicing a bit more and has more knowledge to give down.
Yeah.
And some people need someone that's been in the same situation as them and they grow together.
Yeah.
And in this example, he needs someone that's on the same level
No,
as him.
and 100%,
to grow together.
there's nothing wrong with
so
that.
there's no
It's
wrong or
the
right with
level
that.
of what you are at now.
Yeah.
I like I said before, I don't like the notion.
Which is what he's saying though.
Yeah.
Because he's not said it, but I'm gonna assume if you want that from your wife, you're gonna
You've
be on
already
that as well.
reached it.
Yeah, no,
Right?
Yeah, 100%. But you know what?
Or you say nah?
No, 100%, 100%. No, 100%. I think for me is the also, obviously, like I said, I'm not perfect in him, so I know my iman fluctuates.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I'm in a house with someone that don't pray, that could also negatively affect me, bro.
Yeah.
So I could now start missing my prayer. I'm seeing my wife not praying. Obviously, I know you said you got to lead by example, but you have to also bear
No,
in
of
mind.
course.
Sometimes that can affect you. So
Yeah.
then where do we go now? Where a household that don't pray? It's a bit of a sticky one. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So I know
But
personally
then you
for
can
me,
also marry someone that's practicing, and then
100.
But that's why I'm gonna
be like, I'm not.
I'm gonna move it on.
It's,
I'm not
it's an up
disputing
and down
that.
thing.
There's
but
an up and
Yeah.
down
I
thing.
just feel like just to
But
go
it's just
back to your.
preference.
Go on.
I think like of course deen is important, but for me mostly is a person Muslim.
Yeah.
They get levels of humanity. Muslim is number one. Secondly, it's like good etiquettes, good mannerisms, things, little subtle things like that mean a lot to me. Like I'm very big on like. I'm big on mannerisms for myself. Like I treat.
We know. I think everyone the audience knows.
Well, like, even someone I've never met in my life, I'll
Yeah.
treat them with the utmost respect and good manners. So for me, that's it. I was gonna say. I feel like
I was gonna say cap.
cap.
Big cap.
Well, like for me, that's good etiquettes, good mannerisms. Like things like that mean a lot to me. I'd like. We're heavy on
Is
the
that your
scale.
Musmash bio?
I don't have much, bro.
I'm gonna make it my door.
I'm not
I can
involved.
someone's making.
Well, I guys, well, I don't.
Nah, don't do that. There's all will do it.
Okay,
not a joke,
okay. Because I'm gonna move on from this part here because
Yeah, people
I think
do shit like
nah,
that.
they won't. What are the other things? Let's get back to that original question because we're towards the end of it. What are the other things people should look for when they get married? And I asked that. The reason I asked you specifically is I was reading a dilemma on this page. I put the name now, but shout out to that page. And the girl, her dilemma was she's bored of her husband or something, innit? But what she said in the beginning bothered me. She went, I got married during lockdown because it was a flex. I felt like...
Yeah, no, that's disrespectful.
But what she said was something I've kind of always felt can happen. I've not seen it happen. I don't know people that it has happened to, but they get married because of the timing and the age.
If I'm the
so
husband,
what are the things you're looking for?
if I'm that husband and I read that from her post, whatever, no, we're having
No,
words.
anonymous,
We're having
anonymous,
words. We're having words.
Anonymous.
That's-
So basically...
No, I'm
any-
saying no, but
Yeah.
let's say he's seen
Oh,
like
yeah,
her post and
yeah.
he knows obviously it's his wife. Bro, that's disrespectful, bro.
I don't
You
want to
married
go
me
to
out of boredom.
100 levels.
Like you married me just to for the gram. Like
No, but that's what
It's
the
a
dilemma
fair
was.
trade,
I'll
bro.
get off the dilemma, but I want to
For
ask
the
you,
trade.
what should someone
Yeah.
look for? Because obviously you're not looking for a flex. We're looking for Dean, cool. But what should people, in your opinion, your humble opinions, feel like?
whatever's important to you as an individual.
What are the generic ones? I just want to hear generics because obviously that answer will just kill off the answer question.
I'd like to think mannerisms and good etiquette.
yeah, someone with the same
Family life. How about like how they're with the
same
family?
mindset.
Yeah, that's important.
Like some people don't come from big families, might have small families, so they're not used to having people
Just their
all over the
relationship
yard.
with their family, because then when you're marrying someone, you're marrying the family. You know?
Yeah,
You're really
100%.
marrying the person. You're
You're
you're bringing
into
two
that
whole
family.
families together. Bro.
A lot of people aren't aware of that. It sounds us easy saying it, but we're saying it from an older age group.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Nah, I hear
Bro,
it.
some people don't understand you marry your in-laws too.
You have
Yeah.
to-
Like you spend
But
time.
I'm sorry, I also seen a lot of families ruin people's
Facts.
marriages
I was going to
because
say
the
that as
families
well.
are involved.
Wallahi.
So you have to be honest as well.
Oh no, but that's involved in your marriage, not involved in your family. Like
No. Yeah,
No,
you're bringing
but
two families together, but I
when
also
you-
feel
Yeah.
like
When-
your relationship should be between you and your wife.
oh, that should go without
Yeah.
saying.
Other people
yeah,
let
yeah, yeah.
like mother-in-law,
Bro,
this
stuff
and
like that.
no,
I've
but
seen
that's
so
a
many
bad mind
mother-in-laws.
thing. That's a bad mind
No,
thing.
but it
bro.
happens. Which
No,
is
I
why
agree,
some
bro.
people
It's
want
frequent, wallahi,
which is why
bro.
some people don't even want to like mix those two worlds. Obviously, not saying never visit them.
Yeah.
But visit them and keep it a visit. Like
it-
not
keep it at
a.
I
arm's
find
length.
that,
Not a-
but
yeah.
you know, I find that mad because you don't need to even have like a safety feature to keep it separate.
Safety word. No, go on.
But also, on the flip side,
Go on,
there
bro.
are some like beautiful families when they come.
Of course,
to
of
that,
course.
some-
Yeah,
But it's healthy though. If you come look at this, my youth now, my in-laws, from the siblings to the mum, bro, alhamdulillah, I'm married to a good
Mashallah,
family.
yeah.
Shout out to them firstly. Honorable shout out to my in-laws, innit? But that only creates a healthy space for my son to grow in.
Facts.
So if I have a thing where man's only doing the check-in, the dinner once in a while,
Yeah, the Eids
and the
only.
Eids, my boy's gonna grow up in two different families
Yeah.
because we've not aligned how we move in a sense. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
And also
For the
to-
kid, not how I move. They can't tell me what I should or shouldn't be doing. That, but if you have healthy relationships, that's not really gonna come
It's
along
also
anyhow.
important. God forbid anything happens to the parents, that now that kid has left. He can turn left.
yeah,
He
yeah.
can turn right. He's got this person. Like
Yeah.
that's why it's
Still got
important
two homes.
having two good families coming together.
Yeah.
And like helping each other out.
Because like one more thing as well,
It's hard.
I don't know if you lot do this, and I'd like to know. Like my aunties, my mom's sisters, I call them mama.
I did that.
Mama.
Yeah.
Like, I don't call them auntie because whatever house I go to, even when I went to Sweden for the first time, see my auntie when I'm 14. I've not seen her for 14 years, only on the phone. But I was getting battered up just like my mom would bat me up. There's none of this little waiting period. You get what I'm trying to say? So every house I
Yeah.
went to all my families, out the country, in the country, out the city, same
I say
level.
mum sometimes to random ladies though.
Huh?
As a respect time. Like even like at my station, sometimes when like Somali mums come to me, I always call them mum. I say hoyo. Like, it's just
No,
like,
but that's more.
I'm showing you ultimate,
That's respect,
like,
though. That's like saying a yeye to an older lady. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I didn't always say hoyo, like mama or something like that. I always.
What if she says I'm not your mama?
No, alhamdulillah, they've never said that to me. But even if she said that to me, I'd say, no. I
Like,
can't say that.
what are the other things? Okay, we say family life because I just want to wrap it up with that.
Yeah,
So
mindset.
we can kind of see mindset in what sense.
Mindset is very important.
Yeah,
In
like
what sense, though?
like for you to both be on the same page in terms of what you want in the future, your vision, how you envision, like what you envision, i.e., kids, family, this, that. So I think, and just also just be able to have fun, bro. A lot of couples think like once you get married and
life is dead.
Yeah, you're like, bro, have fun, bro.
I can't lie.
Yeah, man.
That's when life
like,
starts, bro.
Still
That's when
do
the
date
enjoyment-
I've
nights,
never understood
still
that.
do
That's
whatever.
slow, I don't understand that slow death. Like, bro, shout out to my wife. Lit.
Yeah, bro,
In terms
have
of
fun.
we make like not so much when you have a kid. It's tougher
Yeah.
with a child now. But beforehand, the holiday, like we went Bali, loved it. Like these little things, you can make it cool because she's your wife, but she's your brethren, innit? And vice versa, he's your husband, but he's your
Bro,
brethren.
we all grew up watching those like sitcoms, and you see like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and you see the families and the mum and the dad are having fun, and they're back. Bro, everyone thought, I want that. I want that one. That's what I want as well. Maybe I've been gassed from them shows, maybe, but I still think it
I
exists.
think everyone's been gassed for
It
Yeah,
exists,
but bro, it exists, bro.
It
It
exists,
just
but there's
depends.
hard work, bro.
Yeah.
Of
You have to
course.
put into it. There's hella arguments. It's hard.
Hey, but listen, anything worth having?
You got to
We're
fight
fighting
for
for
it.
Yeah,
Fight
bro.
for it, 100%.
Wasn't that a song? That's a show.
Nah, he's
Cheryl
bugging.
Cole song.
He's
I don't know.
Cheryl Cole
If it
song.
was, I'd probably get it wrong.
It's a Cheryl Cole song.
He's bugging.
I'll show you.
Bro, I can't lie.
If it was, I'd probably get it wrong. Don't
It's a
worry.
Cheryl Cole song.
Is it?
100%.
It's sad that you know that the Cheryl Cole song.
I used to have a big crush on her, but
So did I
You
actually.
had a poster of her, no?
well, I never had a poster.
You have a poster of
Well,
them?
I never had a poster. You're trying to draw me out, but
No, I'm being serious. Oh, you said it on camera before. You had a poster of someone, no?
Britney Spears, but I was like when I was in the
So who's drawing you out then, big man?
That's
Easy
not
with it
Cheryl
now.
Cole, bro. I was Britney
Nah,
Spears. in
I
the
listen,
but also
um,
just like at the same time, like everything is written for you. So if you're not married or if you're not going through this, whatever you're going through in life, like
Yeah, don't
everything
think
has
it's-
its prescribed time.
Yeah.
like don't feel like it's the end of the world. Whether you're over 30 or coming up to your 30s, don't feel like I can't go this, I can't do this, or this is happening, whatever, whatnot. Like have tawakkul in Allah, have trust, and know that things will always work out. Like don't feel like
Big facts.
this. My friend is married, my other friend is married, my other friend. 'cause
I'm not gonna lie,
I'll
I
tell you
feel-
first
I
for
feel like
myself.
that as
Wallah,
well
I feel like
sometimes.
that sometimes.
Yeah, wallah, I feel like that
and
bare
I'll
times.
Speak from my heart when I'm saying it. Because
Yeah.
bearing my guys are married, and sometimes you sit there, and you feel like,
I'm a side man.
but at the same time, you have to have tawakkul. I don't think
That was so rude.
That's me opening up right now, boy. Sometimes I just think I'm a side man, bro. What am I doing?
But
with my
wallah,
life?
at the end
Well,
of the day,
I'm not gonna lie. Well, I
hear
think
that.
that sometimes, obviously, those thoughts last maybe a second, but that second's enough to impact you like,
yeah,
on
but
your
it's
day.
just have tawakkul in Allah.
100%,
and know
that's
that
what I always
things
tell
will
myself,
always-
like-
it's gonna work out.
And you know what? Sometimes when you wait so long, you get that one thing that was meant for you, destined. Like,
And it'll always happen when you're ready for it. It's
Yeah,
never
yeah,
when
yeah.
you think you're ready for it.
Yeah.
It's when you're literally ready for it. So you may have gone through things or watch from your friends that are married or this person that's married, and you're collecting all this data for yourself, so that know that when it's finally your time, you've gathered up all this information and you're sort of ready to take on life and to sort of deal with.
And it's
certain
your
things.
time.
And also,
Yeah.
It's your
I want to
time.
add on to that point before we wrap it up and we get my boy West to wrap it up. I've missed you wrapping stuff up, by the way.
I'm not wrapping it up. It's him wrapping up today.
Brother, that's you, man.
There you go.
Okay,
I'm
someone's
here.
wrapping it up.
I'm
But
here,
the
right?
other thing as well is don't be easily influenced by this 50k Meher chat. Your man should be earning this amount chat. My girl should be doing this kind of chat. Focus on what you truly like and let that be the reason as to why you marry someone or choose to get into position to marry them.
And
Not
be-
what other people saying on social media or Clubhouse and TikTok and
yeah,
there, bro.
and be emotionally mature as well.
Yeah.
Oh, fact.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
big thing.
That
That's
is
that's
oh,
massive.
that we're gonna wrap on that one. That is deep. Emotional maturity in relationships,
big-
Yeah,
not with your
that's key.
brethrens, in relationships. So you got to deal
Major.
with someone like this,
You have
not
to
like that,
understand
not like
how to
that,
deal
like
with
this.
it. Yeah.
Different.
Agreed, yeah.
But hey boy, today we were podding, by the way. This was some.
I told you, I'm just a guy doing the
We were doing
podcast.
some serious podding today, lad.
Yeah.
Interesting
We
conversation.
appreciate it. In regards to the audience, our family, our people that have been watching us, thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe first and foremost. But when you're commenting, give us some opinions of what you think about what we said today. In terms of, are we wrong? Are we right? Are we bugging? Is Sharp a Musmatch? Is he not? Let us know in the comments.
Screenshots will be accepted.
But let us know.
I can't even laugh. I'm on it. I'm not gonna
are
lie.
you?
Yeah, I've been sitting there quiet.
But by the way, until the end of the episode.
No one asked.
I'm on it.
No one asked.
Aye,
Like,
find-
I'm
find
on it.
Izzy.
I'm not
Find
gonna lie.
Izzy.
No way. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, just to see in it. Like, I wanted to see.
See what?
because you don't know where your barakah is gonna come from.
100%.
So don't close doors.
That's
Don't close doors.
Next episode, we're getting into that still.
Nah,
But we're going to wrap it
Go
up.
on it looking for man.
yeah, look for man.
We're going to put the link. I West, do the fingers. We're going to put the link. Yeah.
This time I'm deactivating it. No, I'm joking.
No, but like I said, we love you guys. Appreciate you lot. Thank you.
Single ladies, hit him up.
Muslim match. But like, comment, subscribe, and we are out with
You're
that
out.
one.